What's up YouTube and welcome to this highly explosive Cerebro 4 deck. This might be the most fun Cerebro deck I've played so far, mostly because of the inclusion of Sera. Sera allows for some crazy miracle plays on turn 6 and this deck can really pop off on turn 6. We can either play a bunch of all of this cheap stuff, namely Mysterio, Colleen Wing, Cloak, Medusa, Carnage to gobble something up and grow to 4 power, or Ant-Man to fill up a location. We can also hide the true power of our deck though and keep Cerebro and Mystique in our hand until the very final turn. This can be especially great if you copied one of these two with Moon Girl before. Moon Girl, another key card in this deck that allows us to make full use of Sera, and this can just explode on the final turn and catch people by surprise. So I think most of these card choices are pretty self-explanatory. The only one that might need a bit of explaining is Carnage. The targets for Carnage here are either Mysterio's illusions or Sabretooth. Just make sure that you don't swallow more than one target with Carnage, because we want him at 4 power and not bigger than that. Besides that, Klaw can catch a lot of people off guard. People don't really expect this deck to be able to push power into locations that are clogged or restricted or unplayable. Klaw is one great way, and keep in mind we can also copy his effect with Mystique to get a 12 power push out of nowhere. But of course most of the time we would like to copy Cerebro's effect with Mystique. Regarding the power level of this deck, unfortunately it is missing a little something. It is missing some good control tools to be really competitive. So I took this to the high ladder ranks and it could kind of hold its ground, but I ended up losing a couple of cubes over the course of the session. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for climbing, but it should be possible, and this deck could kind of hold its ground against all of the top meta decks. The most important part about this deck is being smart with snapping and retreating decisions. And if you want to improve at snapping and retreating decisions, you might be interested what the sponsor of today's video, Brilliant.org, has to offer. Brilliant.org is a great way to improve not only your Marvel snap skills, but also your education and decision-making process in life. In a world where maths and computer science are becoming more and more important, it is crucial to stay up to date with these topics. And Brilliant.org helps you understand and master the most significant concepts in the STEM fields through interactive courses. With as little as 15 minutes a day, you can gradually learn anytime and anywhere on your phone, laptop, or computer. Brilliant offers thousands of lessons on maths, AI, programming, data science, and more, with new lessons being added monthly. I personally like to use the probability and logic courses to stay ahead of the curve in Marvel Snap. And whenever I want to learn something new, I educate myself on the latest trends in computer science. So if you want to make use of Brilliant's courses yourself for free, head over to brilliant.org/freshlobster for a free 30-day trial. And on top of that, the first 200 people will get a 20% discount on their annual subscription through this link that you can find in the description below. Salmon. We got the 8 cuber off of Salmon earlier on. Okay, Cerebro is still intact, that's fine. Losing Claw hurts a little bit though. Gonna save Colleen for the final turn. Okay, so we can go like Cerebro clone into Carnage on the right side. Not Cerebro clone, Mysterio clone. Oh, wait. They discarded a Dino and they're playing Electro. I feel like I want to save Cerebro for the final turn. But it might be too greedy with energy, depending on what we draw. I think I'll be greedy. It's fine. So far so good. Please draw Medusa or Ant-Man. Mystique is also alright, but then I'm a bit of energy off of playing everything. We'd have plenty of targets. The only bad draw here is Moon Girl. Arrow, okay. Oh no, it's Moon Girl. Okay, I think we're still good enough. This is a little bit sketchy now. So, Mysterio left. Carnage goes to 4. Cerebro can be played here just for the 2 power. And I guess we're gonna try to beat Dr. Doom, so Colleen goes middle. Please don't 25% me. Colleen right also makes sense though. Oh no, Quantum Realm. But we beat Doom on the right side anyway. I'm pretty sure we're fine here. Not snapping to not scare off our opponent, that's for sure. I can't count. Doom would beat us by 1 on the right side, so we need Colleen to stick. No, I can count. The Cerebro buff, I forgot. Thank goodness I'm naturally gifted at maths. Oh man. Victory. Quick maths is a huge advantage though in this game. Being good at quick calculations. Because times are, turn timers are so short. Okay, hood start. Could be a lot of things at this point. Thinking if we can somehow get cheeky with Kunlun and Cloak. But not really, right? I mean, like Mysterio clones benefit from it, and Cerebro would benefit from it. It's just 2 power. We don't turn them into Cerebro targets. I think for now we just want to not get the rock. Let's play for that. Let's contest it. Okay, we're probably getting it if our opponent goes demon here. Ooh. Ooh, this makes sense, right? What do we do the next few turns? Doesn't really matter, I think. All of our stuff has +8. Don't really love getting the Mysterio clone here, but I really want to draw. Could also Moon Girl and just play Sabretooth. Have 24 power on each side. Moon Girl is actually pretty good here, right? Should be all we need to win. Because we're copying Mysterio and Sabretooth. I feel like this is the showdown audio. Huh? Huh? Cheeky. So my opponent could try Darkhawk into... Oh, but even Darkhawk isn't enough. GG's. If they could try Darkhawk into quadruple Korg, Darkhawk would be at 20. If they could actually beat us with this. If we have Mysterio, Colleen, we can go 36 in both locations. The 20 power Darkhawk left and some other stuff maybe beats us. Okay, we don't want Hulks and we can't get rid of Hulks, so this location is very unfavorable for us. And we're up against Shuri. Oh, we might just have to ditch Cerebro here, to be honest. Eggman cosplay stream, how many gifted subs? Ooh! Ooh, that's a lovely idea. If I hit 1,000 subs on Twitch, I'll definitely do Dr. Eggman cosplay stream. Only 948 left. Oh, drawing a rock was actually good here. I like how I played this so far. If it's actually a Shuri deck, they don't run Shang. Carding Carnage is kind of fine. Snapping still seems suicidal though. Because Shuri can just easily win the other 2 locations. Okay. Well, my only play here is Moon Girl, unfortunately. It's not a very strong one. Man, Shuri is kind of dumb. I don't think we have a shot at this game here. Oh, wait. Double Cerebro makes us win the left side. Yeah, I'm scared though that they might try like Taskmaster Titania kind of stuff beats us for sure. Basically them stealing Monster Metropolis beats us, and I'm not sure if the 4 power middle is enough because they can still play Titania. No, wait, Titania is gone. Zero and Polaris, they still could have Titania. I gotta try this though. I gotta try this one. I think it's just Taskmaster Titania and we're like 1 power off. Taskmaster Sunspot, come on. Has to be a Sunspot. Shuri players, man. In hindsight, the real Mysterio middle would have been genius, but when I played the Mysterio, I still had Carnage in hand, and I thought I would just Carnage the real Mysterio at some point. Okay, so far we're in the positive with Cerebro 4, which is pretty astonishing, considering how competitive the ladder is right now. Okay, Cerebro, Mystique, Sera. We don't really have buff targets yet. We just have to see how good our opponent is in this game. This is a scary start. If they play Beast here, we might be in trouble. Okay, good finds though. We can win middle quite easily if we find Klaw. They should not be playing Magneto. That's fine. Play Cerebro in here, Mystique to the right to spread out a bit. Here's the Klaw. Okay, let's think this through. Mystique to the left, Sera to the left. Oh. We might be ditching the Sera, to be honest. Nah. So if Klaw wins middle, we really only need to win 1 more location. Left should be easier to win because right side is already contested by Bishop. Ooh, that's brave. That means our opponent has to invest another card here. They don't want to give us the location for free. So if we play Sera, we can next turn play Klaw and 2 more things. That's a total of 4. 4 cost cards, 4 power cards. If we play Klaw this turn, it's the same outcome, but it's better hidden because we're not showing the Klaw. But like Sera this turn more. Oh, I'm not scared of no Darkhawk. Come on. Gotta give me something better than this. Something more intimidating. So I might not even play Mysterio here. Can my opponents... Like, I don't need to activate the Destroy, right? I let them activate it. Ah, but there's also no downside to playing Mysterio because Klaw already wins us middle. Yep, 24 left side, and we hope that this holds, that this is enough. But it should be enough. To the right just for tiebreakers. This being Hitmonkey could be scary, but it's not. Our opponent probably thinks we're playing for tiebreakers, but Klaw just straight up steals it. And to get more cubes, it was very important in this game to actually hold back on the claw and not show him until the final turn. GG's. Nice. I did get scared a bit of Hitmonkey, but like it wouldn't really matter here. Our opponent plays Hitmonkey left and Mysterio left, and maybe they have a chance. We're like, well, 2 big cards. Enchantress to counter Red Skull buff. The anti-synergy with Cerebro and Mystique though. But unironically, like Enchantress fits okay in this deck. Also good against Soulstones, I guess. Oh, that's a Cerebro location. And then I can even move them out with Cloak. No! Oh, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. My opponent's also going to be inclined to play Soulstone middle. How greedy can I get here? This is too much, right? Because I also need to play some 4 power cards at some point. I'm so scared of Soulstone here. Ugh. I think we're just playing for middle and right side mostly. Because Claw is very, very strong in the middle. Mjolnir. And another copy of Mjolnir in hand. Okay, we gotta play for left and middle after all. I think we ditch the Claw. I think it's Moongirl Ant-Man, and then we just play 3 of these. Could also Cloak to move this one over, but then my opponent can also move the Force over, which would be a huge issue. An enormous issue. Ant-Man can't go middle, it would steal the Cerebro buffs. Ay, caramba. Okay. Okay, cool game though. I gotta admit, this is a cool game. Triple Throg with the Throg icon. Gotta give props to my opponent here. Can we win this? Because we're also doing strong stuff, but our opponent has one more hammer. 22, 16, 22. Could try. We're only 24 on the right side though, that's not enough. Could try middle, but that gets shut down by Soulstone. 25 on the right. We're just 1 off. Can we somehow get there? I don't really see it. I don't think we can win here. GG's though. X-Mansion. Let's see if that screws us over on the Cerebro front. I'd almost want to play Colleen on curve, but I guess especially with Sera in hand we can be patient. Play her last turn for just 1 energy. This might be a non-Cerebro game, depending on what X-Mansion gives us. At this point we can also consider just discarding Mystique. Mystique would copy Ant-Man. That's also fine though, right? What if we just fill up here? Nah, filling up sucks, but let's go like, I don't know, right side. Okay, we're still better off than our opponent apparently. Ay, ay, ay. Your X-Mansion versus the X-Mansion she tells you not to worry about. Okay.
Escaped.
Get me out of here. It's a pretty good opening hand for Attilan. One's playing Thanos, this really screws them over. Think about snapping this, I want to see the opening first though. Okay, good thing I didn't snap. Game is so stupid sometimes. Oh. This shoots the left location, we still have a shot at this at least. I'm curious, one thing our opponent could do is not play anything big middle so that our Cerebro buff doesn't spread out. Okay, we actually have game here. I think it's this. I think we ditched the claw. Are we just fine here? If they steal the throne room buff, they have to invest a bunch. And our stuff on the left side grows. They don't steal the throne room buff, we just win. I want to let time run down here. I'm thinking about snapping. I'm also thinking a snap might be too obvious and just scare our opponent off. Nah, I think a snap is too greedy. I'll just lock this in and hope our opponent stays with us. Easy. GG's. Okay, this could have backfired if they would have rolled something big to steal the throne room buff, and the dino is still bigger than our Cerebro buffed units here. It was well played by our opponent. We got a bit fortunate that they low rolled here. Good game though. Finally a win against a strong deck again, it's been a while. Are you playing? The name seems familiar. Free Sera? Not sure yet if that's better for us or for them. Sera control maybe? Surfer control. Oh, I can't even claw the left, I need Sera. Oh, cloak though. Our deck is fairly cheap on average, we don't really need to play anything here. Now it gets interesting. I kind of want to copy the claw. This is good. This is only good if I find Sera. Let's believe. Nova? This is some weird kind of Sera deck, I would assume. Oh, I'm dumb, but I can get into this easily with a cloak, so I can just shuffle claws into there. Oh no, I'm bricking. I'm losing out on a draw, but I think that's fine. It's not... does suck a bit. But like... yeah, I can't really do a good play that does not make me lose out on a draw here. Sure. It's really not too many buffs. Okay, so they have more Novas and more Killmongers in hand. Okay, I'm liking my play though. This should secure us the throne room. And then we'll have 16 power left, 16 power right. Gotta hope that's enough. Okay, so they can go for another Nova Killmonger cycle. But I don't think they can get something into Space Throne that's big enough. We gotta assume we're losing the left though. Could also do this. Ah, this doesn't make sense. Question is, are we winning the right side? Because left is most likely a goner. Let's try this. My play is fairly telegraphed, but I still like the way I'm playing this. Just comes down to how good our opponent's hand is. They still have 5 free spaces, which is scary. They still have 1 Nova plus Killmonger combo. Oh, they're keeping Rock Slide in the middle. It's big. Okay, apparently they did not see it coming after all. GG's. That was a good one. Maybe they just didn't expect us to be able to bop that much power out of nowhere on the right side.
Victory.